Welcome everyone, one and all, to the most magical music making Monday. So here's the deal, yo. I am currently taking a introspective period to find more creative outlets, you know? And what I'm really trying to do with this is I want to inspire other creative geniuses such as yourself who may not even realize what they have inside of them to create beauty. I've seen a lot of beautiful things, and I've seen some not so beautiful things, and I'm a little bit of both, you know? A little bit here, a little bit there, but that's because I'm human, and so are you. Unless you're a robot, which in case, thank you for the free view. I appreciate it. So here's the dealio. I am part of We Are Creation. We are creators. We create things. It's bomb. You should check us out on the Facebook. I'll put the link like here. So after you do that, you're gonna see a little bit of the creative process. Now this one is the first video. I already started the creative process for this song, and so let me just walk you through it real quick. I had a really mind-opening dream, and it felt really real. And when I woke up, I wrote down the general premise of it. It is, boom, right here. And so I've been figuring out how to make it into a song, from prose or from poetry, from whatever you want to call it. And this isn't the only style that I'll be doing on this show. I do a little bit of hip-hop, I do a little bit of this, I do a little bit of that. I like to play my guitar. I don't know if you can see him, but right there, it's my beautiful dog, Mr. Cuddle Puddles. Lots of y'all know him, and he's the best. He's my favorite audience member, he's my biggest fan, blah blah blah. And he'll probably be with me for most of the videos. So, back to the point. The point is to help you become inspired to create beautiful things. The auxiliary or subvertive, whatever you want to call it. The secondary point is so you can hear my music. And the third point is to keep in contact with all the beautiful people that I have met that are spread across everything. And yeah, it's going to be great times. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. So, without further ado, Magical Music Mondays! Okay, back at it. So you see. I just got this keyboard about 2 weeks ago. Very nice, very nice. It's a Yamaha E363. Gets the job done. Has a little touch sensor, so it's gotta load up. What have I done? Oh well, that's a quick little load up there. So. It's very nice. And it's actually the best way for you to learn to start to sing. And if you're like me, you're probably starting with this video. Oh, I should have practiced beforehand. What am I going to do? So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do quick little warm-ups. Starts off, I like to start off in the third C because it's apparently just there, you know? So notice a lot of people when they play keyboard, they like to select this. You know, like the creature of Jekyll Island or something. What you need to do is speak with your chest, be proud with it, you know, act like you got some muscle on there. So, sitting up straight, start off with. See, that's wrong. What you want to do is, or at least what I like to do, is I like to feel like there's a ball of music somewhere, right in this area, and I keep that ball of music nice and close, it's I notice I'm hitting that joint. Haha, just playing. It's more which is really good when you're doing this exercise, which is you just jump up an octave. So kind of, right? What if you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not a dog. Jump it up about half a step each time. So that's basically that, right? Then you have the little scales. Just you start C, D, F, E, D, C. And then if you're more like a tenor-ish, I guess, I don't know, I'm still learning all these terms and whatnot. Like I said, 2 weeks of really trying, okay? So we'll be learning together. Then you have like D, D, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, C, or basically. And then and remember, it's okay to mess up because you're only a beginner one time. Then when you're a pro and you're sitting there like, you're so boring, I'm gonna play like, oh, you know, and then you're like, and this one was just taking extra time. But right now it's fun. It's like, oh my god, I'm making dog noises, you know. So just go along with the process. Let's see. Try to push yourself. You know, because it's always good to push yourself. Wow, that's not as good as you'd think, huh? Then you go the opposite way too. You go like, whoa, hold up. Wow. So that's basically the general gist of it. Then, what you're going to do is you're going to take this song, you're going to play the same chords. Yeah. You know? Oh, close. But it's supposed to be like... And basically, you just fill it out. Like the song, it's a little sad, but it's also a little strong. It's a little happy because it's a little resolute, you know? And then you want to fill it out. Once you have the general like idea of the chord structure you want, because for this song I use this one. Oh wait, just kidding, it wasn't that one. For this song I use this one. And I like to play it with the octave below too, you know, like... I don't know about y'all, maybe it's just the Spinal Tap head in me. I really, really, really dig sustain. That's not sustain. It just adds a little bit of breathability. And plus you can do things like this. And just walk through it, you know? A wise man once said, you must fly, and if you cannot fly, then you must run. And if you cannot run, then you should probably walk. And if you cannot walk, then you must crawl. But whatever you do, you must keep moving forward. That wise man preached equality and peace amongst everybody, and he was shot down dead for it. It's a shame. It really is. But remember, we all really are one, as long as we make it that way. It's either that or we can keep dividing It's either that or we can keep dividing amongst one another, and then you know what's going to happen? The rich are just going to take off with all the money. So let's not do that, right? Not at all. So this is what I would like you to do. Practice those little scales. And then like one like far out, you know, like something like that. And yes, time for video editing. Cutscene. So as you could probably tell by now, I don't have great video editing software yet. So the next step that I like to do is when you have like the little there we go. That's the stand for days. Love it. Ah. So what you should do is you should try, instead of using the words, put what I like to call a Black Sabbath. Because back in the day when Ozzy would play, like Jumbo's gathered in their masses. You know, he wouldn't play it like that. He'd be like, I'm dead serious. On stage he'd be like, Gom la hin la ba dum ba da. Gleam on witches are black mosses. You know, and it didn't make much sense for probably many shows, and it's a trend that he carried on to up to this day. So it works really well when you have like a general idea what you're doing with the song, or you have words and a melody and you're not sure how to harmonize them, you know. So when you just like see, that's probably not where I want to go with that one. Maybe walk with it. That's my drum machine right there. It also makes noise like. You know, it helps to like play around with the drums just because drums are amazing. That's why, duh. So what you do is you throw. Most people are a little bit sharp. Hey. So keep that in mind. If it don't sound right, maybe you just need to drop it a little bit. You know, like oh. Well, maybe not that much. Overcompensation, huh? It can get a little rough. But soon it'll be smooth like this. Okay, so this seems like a good time for video editing. You know what? I thought about it. I really did, and I just like started writing this literally yesterday. That was actually Monday, and today's Tuesday. Oh my God! It's not Music Making Monday. This is the literally only week it's gonna happen. Don't get used to it, suckers. Alright, so this is a little hip-hop joint I'm working on, and just to show you like more of the creative side, you know, get the whole process going, because it's going to change over time. It already has a little bit, and I wish I came up with this idea before I started changing it, because then I could just change it in front of y'all, and then you'd see a little more. But it goes something like this. I'm a reptilian conspiracy theorist, been weighing in, able and willing to spit a billion bars like the sky gets filled with stars just a little before dark. But I ripped them apart, stole them from your sights by the million. Now the memory vanished from your heart like a black hole been filling in. Frustrated kids mistook me for really a villain. Your girl disappeared, Houdini, she's feeling it. I got you singing Milli Vanilli love ballads, hoping to be repealing it. Target super center in the middle of suburban, how can you be missing it? I'm potatoes, Irish killing it. I wake up with songs in my head, wake up to... Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm Irish Killian. See what I mean? Just those little things make it so much better. So then... I wake up with songs in my head, wake up to cake, gluten-free bread. You wake up harboring hate, my misguided friend. I wake up to create fire rhymes instead. Mastering shares and reactions contrary. Haters, ho, drop anchors. Rowboat in the show boats cause I don't need 100% power over there. Never dared to be unaware, never scared cause I'm not unprepared. Hence why this guy's fire's found in your lair. Just look over there and you'll see the choice is very clear. Lyrical chasings, disgracing the same beings that intake these words you're faking and taking the same things to the same places. You're making the sentences, the frosted flakes sprinkled all over the place yet vying to take the great things that pass genius and make your own fizz. Hooked on ebonics when my gin and tonic licks taste classically like biz. Big boys at my table praising, yours has some high-chaired kids just grazing. Let's grow up a bit, your freestyle habit correlates to junkie shit. Vultures circle on the song's premise, the carcass not quite the delight, but that's all your desertous mind could grasp on the track you spit. False enlightenment while the buzzards start to pick. I ate my Wheaties and while I craved some green things, switched my diet to veggies. Now I'm struggling greatly, though my stride isn't breaking. These lobotomies from boredom, a monotony. In game of busting suckers from monopolies, my brain's been switch baiting. Tackled by the lure of deceptive lore, sacrificing your soul for little more. Should have been willing to put in the work, real recognize why you want familiar. Probably the swagger and baggy shirt life you're after. Promo team for low vibration things. No wonder the girl of your dreams looks like a hoe to me. You clamorize unfruitful things. Real women know what I mean. That's why they cling to my team. American dreams don't have to mean you bang with your team. You're flossing primitive. These metaphors I give as timeless presents to those who sit eyes wide open from shit caustically contributed from cronies like you kids. To which table you wish you were invited. I'm an apostle for love and peace. Sit down and break some bread with me. Truth be told, you don't know about OG. Beating the hood's families even when you haven't eaten all week. Now that's a real OG to me. What do you bring? A semi-automatic lyrical style seems self-defeating. When you're 6 feet deep, the trap will finally be complete. Soulless, mindless, and incapable of controlling yourself most of the time. Yes, the question is, what is the power of which you speak? Put your dick back in your pants and make romance to that paper with pen. We came to hear your synonyms, not your sinner's whims. Slavery instituted with that tutor you boosted. Now the boost is muted like your spirit. It's useless to deny what the truth is. Your image, the cookie cuts you into it. The general public been asleep while the eagles are crying. ODs of OGs, painful memories from places where happiness used to spring. No sense in refuting the refusal from abstaining. Despite this undeniable truth, why you still be trying? You aren't fooling, you're fucking lying. Hence why in no time your career it's dying. Cause your cause it's abating. Seek the path and you'll find the exit. Don't be mistaken, though creator is patient, but you gotta create it or your soul will vacate it. Reclaim your holy trinity, mind, soul, and body, cause nothing could stop your dreams. This reality is ours for the taking. One last chance, I offer repentance. Come to my team. See, it's still fresh, it's still fresh. This is gonna have a little something there. But more next week. It's not fun staring at a screen. I much prefer staring at paper things, chasing paper dreams, if you know what I mean. Okay. Video editing. Alright, y'all. It's time to get serious. So you heard about back to the song, by the way, the original, which I'm trying to play. Even though I've been siphoned night and day, it feels right, I must say. mistakes. They're just happy little accidents. It's also okay to want to do something slightly different too, you know, if you just start to feel it, especially when you're creating at the very beginning, even in the very middle. If you're feeling something, you know, like I kind of worked this one a little bit into the walking, you know. But it is a fresh song, so I guess I'm going to need the lyrics. Which these are kind of changed up in my head too. I thought I didn't need them 100%, but I want to make this right for you. So let's start it. I walked a long walk down a desolate road, a path that no story ever gets told. It took a long night, so scared and alone. This world is meant to be bright, but outside it's cold, cold, cold. Never thought that you would just go, go, go. Seems you leave me all alone, all alone. Now I know if it ain't cold, then it ain't me. I saw a scary sight, it came from nowhere near. Took a cold hard stare, I saw my deepest fears. You held me close that time, but not 'cause I was dear. You were so afraid of being left alone right here. So scared and all alone. What if the world would never know? Well, I know if this world was bright, it's still cold, cold, cold. inside is cold, cold, cold. You could leave me, just go, 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 and leave me all the hell alone, all alone. Now I know if it ain't gold, 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 then it ain't me. Ow! Music making Mondays. That's what I'm talking about. It's okay to dance. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to be what you want and say how you feel, because the people that mind, they don't matter. And the people who matter, they never minded anyways. So. It's time for a video editing. Rah! Well, well, well. It seems we have ourselves the epilogue of the magical Music Making Monday. And thank you all for tuning in. You should like, comment, share, especially with the creative types, and double especially with the creative types that you know are, but they haven't taken that chance, that risk yet, because it can be scary. Now I have some shameless promotion over here. Check out We Are Creation Facebook page. Like it, send us your creations. Much appreciated, much needed. We need artists like you in the world. Second off, check out my Facebook artist page. Much appreciated. Help me get up them likes, find them gigs, and I will continue to play my beautiful originals and some covers maybe for you. Yes, you. No, it's still you. Okay, so then you see we have one more bomb actually, not even shameless promotion. You see this tie-dye right here? This right here. This level of awesomeness can be yours. Check out the Etsy page here and the Facebook page here. And you'll be able to tell if my video editing skills have leveled up if the links are there. So, without further ado, what I can think of as the two of the top maybe 5 best male lead vocal singers, actually clean, or a little, you know, would be Chris Cornell, and my number 1, of course, is going to have to be Chester Bennington. If you haven't heard his vocals just by himself, like no music or anything, oh my goodness. And this one, if it's not a social faux pas, and if I don't fall, goes out to you, bro. Thank you for all the beautiful music, and I'm sincerely sorry that I never was able to find the resources to go see your shows, man. I close both locks. sun will set for you, in the shadow of the day. We'll embrace the world in gray, and the sun will set for you. Cars and flowers on your window. Your friends all plead for you to stay. Sometimes beginnings aren't this simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. Oh, and the sun will set for you, and the sun will set for you, in the shadow of the day. We'll embrace us all in gray, and the sun will set for you. In the shadow of the day, we'll embrace the world in gray, and the sun will set for you. Once again, thank you, man. You're missed, and you're appreciated. And I wish it could have been a little bit different. That's why we have this channel here, is to remind everybody that your dream's totally attainable. The work is magnanimous, and the effort will be great. And if it's worth seeking out, if it's worth enjoying, if it's worth dreaming about, if it's worth fighting for, if it's worth dying for, then it's got to be worth living for. So keep living, my friends. And show me what you got. Yeah? See you next week on the most magical Music Making Mondays. Thank you for tuning in. Please help get the word out. I'd really appreciate it. And like I said, tie-dye your life.